awareness, but wanna wear less with my body completely clueless, and the curves that sit right in their place. And I gotta watch sports while I'm wearing short shorts.
Hey girlfriends and homies, we are back with another episode, giving you raw and uncut episode as we always do. Okay, for those of you that are new here, I am your hood therapist Remy, and this is your hood therapist LaQuanda. So before she know what I'm about to say, because she won't cut me off anyway. So I'm gonna let her go ahead and give her disclaimer before I go into what the topic is today. Okay, so go ahead and give me a disclaimer so I can go into what the topic is today.
Okay, so listen, this is not for diagnosis purposes. This is give you real raw, real uncut topics on our personal opinions. Do you hear me? Our personal opinions. This has nothing to do with you, or you. Okay? This is our take on what we are talking about, giving you how we feel, our personal intake. If you take it personal, you are always obligated to leave a comment in your opinion.
Absolutely.
You're also obligated to join a membership.
Obligated. Yes, y'all obligated, motherfuckers.
Because
like she said.
Because if you feel as though that this is about you, then I think that you are obligated to take it personal enough to join a membership.
What she said.
So that you can speak your piece.
And what she said.
Because this is not about you, or you. It's about you.
It's about us. And what the fuck we went through.
No, but real shit though, it's just we are here just to give our intake and just to like bring personal conversations, open up conversations between mothers and daughters, just so that we can help out us.
Period.
We just want to help out this melanin.
Period.
You know, we just want to make sure that people didn't grow up like how we grew up, and that's it, and that's all.
Period. Now that that's done, okay, I'm starting to fuck with the disclaimers. Let me let y'all know this. I'm starting to fuck with the disclaimers. I'm starting to come around a little bit, okay? But today we are talking about protecting our fucking peace. Like, I'm at a stage where I want to protect my peace. I'm at a stage where by any means I'm going to protect my peace. Whether that's friendships, relationships, co-workers, bosses, children, people walking down the street.
That part.
People in the market.
That part.
Pets.
That part.
Listen, it's all about protecting your peace this episode.
A peace of mind.
A peace of fucking mind.
How far would you go personally for a peace of mind? What is your extent that you are taking to get a peace of a mind? Because that's how I feel like that goes a long way.
It definitely goes a long way.
Because you can say, I feel good, I feel good, I feel good, I feel good. But your mind goes here, there.
No.
As soon as that you're by yourself, that is not a peace of mind.
It is.
A peace of mind is when you're by yourself and you're alone.
Yeah.
And
that's so real. That's so real because lately I've been like trying to self-reflect, trying to figure out some shit with myself, why I isolate, what the fuck be going on, all this other stuff. Y'all, I think I've been dealing with functional depression like for years. For years, like currently and for years, like I'm saying like probably over 15 years at this point.
That's a big one, girlfriend, that you can get that on the screen.
No, seriously, I really like when I finally sat down and looked at myself and looked at me and tried to evaluate why I isolate from my friends, why I make it difficult for my friends to contact me, why do I do this thing. I really do think for the past 15 years I've been dealing with functional depression.
But does it give you a peace of mind?
It makes it better because it helps me know what I'm going. Knowing is half the battle. You know what I mean? So knowing what I'm going through, it helps me work through it more than not knowing what you're going through. Like sometimes you gotta self-reflect to know what the fuck you're going through so you can work through it. If you don't know what you're going through, how the fuck are you supposed to work through it?
That part, ding dong.
Like a lot of me felt like, oh, I'm protecting my peace. My peace, how I bring my peace is being alone, or how I bring my peace is isolation. But that shit is not true at the end of the day. That shit has nothing to do with protecting my peace, essentially. It has everything to do with dealing with functional depression and not knowing I'm dealing with functional depression. So I'm isolating myself because I got so much going on that if I don't isolate myself, I'm going to shut the fuck down either way. So I think that a lot of protecting my peace is also understanding who I am as a person. Like understanding what the fuck I'm going through in the moment so I can work through it. And that's just my personal aspect on protecting your peace. What's some tips that you got?
But see, no,
Excuse me. She said, you're not about to drop that bomb and we just go over it, bitch.
Like, what happened? But that's no. Ain't no control or delete on this.
And it is, but I would never.
Okay, so it's like, I hear what you're saying, right? Now that you understand that it takes you to that piece of what you feel like is internally digesting what's going on is not your peace of mind. What tips do you have for the introverts that may need to let it out? Because I feel like, okay, cool, that's how you get it in, that's how you let it out, and that's fine. But now that you feel as though you got it in, you regulated what was going on, you figured out the problem on what was going on. Now, how do you feel as though, how do you not make your friends feel like that you are reachable, that they are acceptable to you?
And to give a totally honest answer, I don't know yet. Somebody asked me today, actually, like, what's your peace? Like, how do you gain your peace? They said, my peace is music. Like, when I'm going through stuff, I listen to music, and that be my peace. I really couldn't answer that question. And that's a problem. What brings me peace other than isolation? And isolation is not good for no fucking body.
So how about this? So let me tell y'all something, right? She sent me this drawing. There's some studies about some true crime thing. People who go to sleep watching true crime, whatever the case may be. So, what about the studies about the introverts that isolates themselves? Oh, I think
Let's start a study.
How about it?
Start with me.
Okay.
Let's start with me. Let's figure out how to get.
Okay, so people who feel as though so we have to give people that are like you because the study is more than one person.
But I feel like this is why we're on screen, because other introverts, if y'all got something that I don't got at this point, then feel free to comment and let me know.
And I feel like this is really, really good because y'all don't understand how much it takes for her to get on this screen and really, really fully like undigest what she feels internally. That is an introvert in itself, getting it out.
And I feel like I have to, especially with what we're doing right now and how we're trying to help people and reach out to people. Like, I got y'all with experience and stuff like that, but how do I plan on helping other people if I don't even know how to help myself?
And she needs tips and tricks on herself because it's not just her that she want to talk to. She want to be able to give, real raw, real uncut feedback and experience. And because it's not just her that has to go through this. And
Absolutely.
She's trying her best to listen. Watch episode 1. Girlfriend.
Listen, watch episode 1. Watch episode 2.
Watch episode 7.
Listen. I'm coming along, but I think that the fact that I feel myself coming a long way is encouraging me to continue to push forward and continue to push through whatever wall I got up. It's making me like, all right, so why do you do this? Like, now you got to get past this, because at this point, this is hindering what you got going on at the same time. You know what I mean? So them, everybody helping me, and I'm excited about it. Y'all don't even understand.
And I'm excited too, and it's been a fun journey. But I also feel as though that we really, really, girlfriend, you came a long way. You always talk about, girlfriend, don't knock yourself, but you came a long way because y'all don't understand. It takes a lot.
I'm coming around.
Okay.
And I still have the moments, and I know that she be last episode I'm talking about how she called me and all this other stuff, but she probably irritated on the other end, like, bitch, just answer your phone for a second. And I do, but when I get in my moments, I get in my fucking moments, y'all. I get in my shit. I need to digress. I need to get it together. But why? That's my shit for myself. But why?
It's like, so right, what I learned is a lot of times with my girlfriend in our business, it is a 50-50 soul investor partnership and whatever. But what I realized with her is like, she trusts me a lot. And with her trust, I don't have to contact her so much on so many things. And that's what I did since our last episode, because I understood what she meant, and she trusts me. So,
and even with that, like, I appreciate you just like, you know what I mean? Like, she be doing what she be supposed to be doing. It be my introvert shit.
You know, so it's like, I really, you know, and I feel like it gave you a little bit more peace of a mind. I text you something about somebody else's business, and it made us both laugh, but it also made me realize that, like, you trust me. Yeah. You know, and it made me feel like,
be here, girlfriend.
Yeah, you know, it made me feel like, cool, we got our place where our business go, and we meet where we meet, and it is a peace of mind.
Right.
It's a peace of mind to be able to have a full partnership with a person, the same community of you, the same melanin of you, the same, you know, came from the same background of you.
Right.
And able to fully.
And there's no extra shit.
Extra.
With neither parties. It's like, all right, I know who she is, she know who I am, and vice versa. Like,
you know, it is what it is.
like it is.
And that is such a peace of mind to be able to have a business, because so many times you hear about the African American community that they cannot partnership together.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Agreed.
We carry our little couple $100 as it's millions of dollars.
Listen, carry, period. But we've said it before in other episodes, like, because our personalities are our personalities, it makes us great as a whole. It definitely makes us great as a team. Like, and it pushes me to behind the scenes, y'all don't even understand how it pushes me with my own shit. Like, and I feel like this is what the podcast is for. It's not just for y'all, it's for us too. Like, it's for us to push through our shit, tell our story, so we can get over it, get through it. And next, what's happening next?
What y'all have to understand that is, when you're looking for a peace of mind, so many obstacles are going to come within your way. Everything that you can think of is going to happen. It is solely up to you to understand that I have to get through this, to make it through this.
Yes.
So that I can be this.
Yes.
All that I am.
Yes.
It is crazy because we say, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want this.
But do you really? Do you really?
It's crazy because we talk about, I see millions of dollars, right? Okay, for instance, your income, your goal a year is $10 million. Mm-hmm. Whatever state you live in, the taxes, half of that. So now you only really got $5 million.
Mm-hmm.
How can you financially support yourself? We always talk about these alpha males and these alpha women and this all of this, right? But how can you gain a peace of mind not knowing that if the stock market go down because that you make this amount of money, that your woman cannot help you?
Right.
So when you say that you want an alpha male woman, you got to understand we also have to have a peace of mind with these men. We got to have these men, we got to give these men a peace of mind.
That's interesting. Giving these men a peace of mind and them being our peace of mind is hand in hand.
It goes hand in hand because one thing for sure, we always got this battery on our back. And half of us women, we are built strong. We are built tough. So that
you gotta be.
Because we have to be. Mm-hmm. Because that's all we know.
Right.
And it comes to a point that where we feel as though this is all we know, so why do anything but be strong?
Right. But as women, all the time, we don't want to be strong. Like, I feel like a lot of times when you come in a relationship strong, first of all, and I'm speaking for the people like me, for the people that got traits like me or whatever, but like, I'm independent, I'm an alpha female. So coming into a relationship, being an alpha female, you don't got an alpha male. Sometimes they sit back or they stand back and let you be you. But in a sense, it's like No, like just because I'm an alpha female don't mean I want you to be. I don't want you to be an alpha male at the same time.
That
like,
part.
A lot of headstrong females want that man to take control and be like, all right, sit down, I got it.
Shh. Girlfriend, repeat that.
A lot of alpha females want men that wants to be an alpha male, like, and say, sit the fuck back, I got it. Like,
Shut up.
I can do it.
Shut up.
You know I can do it. I was doing it before you got here. But do it.
What did I tell you earlier?
You said something along them lines, and I agreed, didn't I? I said my amen to it.
This is what you gotta understand. It's a peace of mind. This is your space. When you go to take your permit test, they ask you the blind spot. Do you go in it or out it? If you get into an accident and you're in a person blind spot, are you in fault or default? This is what you have to understand. A peace of mind goes a long way. So how far are you willing to take that peace of mind?
Or how long are you going to let people interrupt your peace of mind?
That part. Because there's no possible way that you can keep letting a person go in your blind spot, knowing that it's going to mess up your peace of mind, and you don't do nothing to stop it.
Period.
What are you going to do? You have to get uncomfortable to be comfortable.
You gotta understand what's your peace? What keeps you at peace?
What keeps you at peace?
What?
Because sometimes a lot of people, girlfriend, they peace be a lot of chaos. They peace is dysfunction.
I had somebody tell me they want the type of relationship that they have domestic violence, but it's no cops involved. Like what?
So you want to beat on my, and it's okay? I'm 4'11", 120 pounds. When I get thick, I'm 130. And you're talking about you want to beat on me?
Listen,
I like my men a little bit tall.
Listen.
So you're at least 6.
Listen. And it's a big body bends over here, but guess what? I don't know woman want to be
I'm
beat
glad,
by no
girlfriend,
man.
you ain't never tell me about who that soul may be.
Listen, I did not. She probably gonna ask me after this. I can't tell you on camera though, cause. But it's definitely, and then like I said, it does not matter. Even in the streets, a lot of people feel like they getting argued. You in line, you arguing with somebody in line, right? A lot of people feel like they got, all right, now I gotta fight this person because I gotta prove myself at the end of the day. Is that protecting your peace? Like sometimes you gotta let these motherfuckers have it.
So y'all know you call me Grandma Dynamite when I'm driving.
She got somebody out today on her way to the studio because they was going slow.
Girlfriend, I was no. Because so let me tell you something. If you are in the United States of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, you know that if you're on Roosevelt Boulevard, that they have a speed cameras that are 40 miles per limit, but you can go 50. I was doing 20.
When you hit, you know it's 45 once you hit the Wawa, right?
Girlfriend, now we're not talking about that.
My bad.
I was at 20.
20?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I'd have been mad too, bitch.
Exactly. Why you think I was like, honk?
I'd have been mad too, bitch.
I was like, hoink.
Y'all want me to tell you what she really said? Cause
No.
Hoink.
No, I said hoink. I said hoink.
It's a little bit more aggressive than that.
I said hoink.
I had to put the phone down. I said, this bitch won't give me
I
ass.
said hoink.
I said, see, I was protecting my peace and I had to put the phone down because she was yelling in my fucking ear. I said, all right, let me give her moment. I'm telling her about a story about somebody else. She said, I'm in a bad mood. Oh, he better not be there when I get there, girlfriend. He better not be there when I get there, girlfriend. Sitting on your steps, what?
He wasn't the fucking.
He wasn't, and I was praying he was because I knew my girlfriend was gonna give it to his ass.
Listen, I had 13 bags when I got here. I wanted him to be there so I could hit him with all my bags. Boom, 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 boom.
I looked out the window
because I was not at a piece of fucking mind on my way here.
Listen, I was hoping he was there. I wanted you to.
Oh, you did?
See, I'm toxic a little bit. I'm toxic a little
And that's
bit.
why I call it a secret.
I'm toxic a little bit.
It's sad.
Cause I'd have been like, yeah, she shouldn't have to come the fuck around you to come in here. It's like, yo, and we talk about protecting peace. That was protected by peace, though. That was something that needed to happen, but it didn't. Now, back to our topic at hand. What do you have to say for people that don't know how to protect their peace or is fighting to gain their peace back?
So, let me tell y'all something. It takes a couple things. This is what you have to understand. You have to do what's best for you. You have to have a box that is 360 degrees and goes in a full circle. And whatever protects your peace, that is what you have to want. Whatever food you like to eat, whatever weight you want to gain.
Boom. That was a good one, girlfriend.
No, for real, like,
That was a good one.
whatever food you want to eat, whatever weight you want to gain, whatever house you want to have, you have to understand. You have to do what it takes. And listen, we always get on here and talk about YouTube University and yada, yada, yada. But you really have to do the work. And it does not stop with you. It takes a lot of courage to get up there and to get a small TikTok, to post an Instagram. Do it. Get your peace of mind. Listen, let me tell y'all something. So, around this time 2 years ago, I was going through postpartum crazy.
She was.
Crazy. I tell my girlfriend, I say, girlfriend, I regret leaving, this, this is not my peace of mind. I feel like if I would have did this, I would have did that, I would have did this, I would be here. You know what she told me? That was not your path. That was not the road that you had to go. And I understood it and I felt better within myself because you know why? Because what's for me is going to be for me.
Period.
The work that I put in is I'm going to get out.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? I can get up here and say that I want $1 million to get on YouTube. I can say I want some Google money. But how can I say I want Google money? How can I say 100,000? How can I say I want Google to write me a check for $1 million if I don't get up here and put at least 8 hours a day of working?
You definitely gotta put that work in. And nobody's path. I personally feel like everybody's journey, everybody's path is already written. A lot of people's not gonna agree with me, and it's probably gonna start controversy. And if so, comment, because we all for the controversy and shit like that. But I feel like a lot of our stories is already written.
And I agree with you.
The route we supposed to take is the route we're going to take.
And I also feel like you cannot be at fault for what you do. Love yourself. Love the mistakes that you make. Accept the mistakes that you make.
What you mean you can't be at fault for what you do?
Love the mistakes that you make. Understand that you have to grow through it. You have to go through it to grow through it, to learn through it.
And with that comes accountability as well. So if you making mistakes, that's cool. But take accountability for the shit that y'all doing as well.
So the thing about it is, how can I be at a peace of mind if I'm not taking accountability?
Right.
Like she said, you have to take accountability for what you do.
Yeah. Like I said, our stories is written, but we don't know that. I don't know what my next chapter is. I don't know what's about to happen next. None of us do. But at the same time, you have to be able to be like, all right, that wasn't for me. It took me back 5 steps. But guess what? I'm back. I'm better at the end of the day. Take accountability for your life. Accept what it is. Like, and then when you bounce back, you bounce back. I feel like everybody has the ability to bounce back from whatever the fuck y'all going through. It's just how hard you gonna work for it. How bad you want it.
Girlfriend, what do you say to people that have such dynamic stories? And all they want is a peace of mind. All they wanted to do is get it out. All they want to do is be loved. All they want to do is feel a little bit of compression. You understand?
Then they gotta fight for that. I'm what I am, and I came so far because I fought for that shit. At the end of the day,
Period.
I want to be different. I want to be to the point where I'm always going to be an introvert, but I want to be to a point where I can turn it on and turn it off. At the end of the day, I want to be able to have certain situations and I'm able to be like, all right, bitch, get it together. Be in the car before the event. Bitch, get it together. Shake it off. Let's go. We gotta go in here. We gotta do a fucking job. Okay?
And let me tell y'all something. One thing for sure, two things for certain, three things for great. My girlfriend got this shit together.
Listen.
Together.
But my whole thing, even if I'm not talking to the introverts, hopefully they see the fact that it can be done. Like, because I'm doing it. Like, hopefully they see the fact that, okay, she's an introvert and it took her how many episodes to get to the point that she's at this point? But she's doing it. So just coming up here doing episodes and being a face for you guys, I feel like y'all understand.
See y'all on Monday.
Live. And live is a little bit new to me, but I'm getting it. Like,
but hold on one second, girlfriend. So we are going to be live streaming periodically.
Yeah.
Wherever. Make sure that you have that notification bell on. Because the live streams,
they be lit. They be lit, baby. They be lit. And we it's gonna be so much other stuff that we gonna be doing at the end of the day. We gonna be uploading more shorts and shit like that. She be doing her little TikToks and stuff like that. I be doing my little TikToks and stuff like that.
I be doing my street interviews.
Yes.
I be doing my football Sunday makeup reviews.
It's gonna be a lot of shit going on for sure. So,
but I really feel like, girlfriend, we really gotta dig into how really far it takes people to get a peace of mind, because it's a lot. And I need you all to understand, maybe you might gotta make your own DUI stress ball, just so that you can have something to release some stress. Right. When things are getting personal for y'all.
Right.
Y'all have to understand that. Like, oh, excuse me.
I've been drinking, y'all. Y'all know that's not controllable after a while.
After a while, listen.
After a while. We've been drinking that new wine.
XXL.
Listen.
Our new card game coming out. Listen.
And I feel like that's our peace of mind. Like, being able to say we're going to do something and pull all the way the fuck through.
And how about, our journals are still there.
Yeah, period.
We just have yet to be able to get it to our likings, because we have a standards, and our standards been good regardless of all of y'all that gets to these little clips, or we may have a few videos that was not there to our, but it is what it is.
It is what it is, because at the end of the day, we made a commitment to you guys to post every second and fourth Sunday. So a lot of times we posting. Whether it's not to our liking or not, we're gonna stick to our word. One thing y'all never gonna say about us is that we don't stick to our word. And some shit might be late, some shit might be different, but
and it might be chopped and screwed a little bit. But the topic still remains the same, that we love y'all, and we want you to understand that your mama don't mean it.
Period. And like we always say, at the end of the day, the hardest part is doing it. Like, step out there and do it at the end of the day. Like, we're here to learn, and we're still going. Like, we still need a producer. We just said that last episode, so we doing this shit all by our fucking selves. So guess what? When we run into a hiccup and we gotta drop in 3 or 4 days, like, guess what? We gotta figure that shit out, because we got some shit that we told y'all we was gonna drop at the end of the day.
And we gonna drop it. Period. And we're gonna make sure that it looks aesthetically pleasing.
You listen.
Because it do.
Always.
Period. But
and that's our peace of mind.
That is definitely our peace of mind. Our peace of mind is getting on here, going live streaming. You must follow us. You know what I'm saying?
Therapist 215. Follow on all social platforms at the end of the day.
What is
y'all, the Hood Therapist 215, that's DA, not THE. Okay? Hood Therapist 215. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Make sure y'all get your memberships. Our memberships is dirt cheap, essentially. Like, our memberships is cheaper than a meal these days. Okay? It's cheaper than all that shit. So make sure y'all go and do
But
that.
see, that's my problem, girlfriend. That doesn't bring me at a peace of mind because it feels like I feel like we support so many people and so many people. We got the United Kingdom, Connecticut, Ohio.
But
What is
girlfriend,
it?
we getting here though. It's
no
about
more.
creating that friction.
Say no more,
we've been
girlfriend.
creating. You know how the people actually fucking feet rub they shit together at nighttime, bitch.
What it say?
Listen, y'all.
There's no place like home.
This is home. For our fans, this is home. Y'all know when we post. Y'all know what we about to do. Y'all know when we coming out. Y'all got your
But-
notifications on.
Listen, how about girlfriend? How about this, right? That our event planner already told us that.
First of all, let's shout out to her real fast. Let's
What is Creations by Nell?
we look it up real fast.
Creations
'Cause
by
I need to
Nell.
give her an extremely big
Creations by Nell did. That's it. I think.
Creations by Nell did, like, she's doing her big one. Also, aka Braids by Nell, she be doing our braids. She be doing our events. She's a jack of all trades. She be posting our shit.
Creations by Nell. Yeah, that's
Yes,
it.
we gonna put the ad up there. She's a jack of all fucking trades. Let me tell you
Listen.
all that. You need your hair braided, she got you. You need your event planned and decorated, she got you. You need her to cook for the event, she got you.
And the thing about it, she is not a one-hand bystander. So that the thing about it is, she delegate what has to be delegated to who it has to be delegated to.
Copy.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like it is what it is. So that her peace of mind is great.
Yeah. That's the main thing. That's the topic at hand. Yeah, we branched off into a lot of different topics, but at the same time, all of it kind of redirected back to having a peace of mind. Like, whether it's
Because you have to have a peace of
Yeah.
mind.
Whether
And how far are you willing to go to get a peace of mind? Because you have to willing to understand that it takes all of your mental, all of your soul, all of your power, all of that you need, all of that you breathe, all of that you want in order to get that you need.
right.
You cannot, nobody can feed you what you want except for you.
Right.
You have to understand that you have to feed yourself what you want, what you need, what you
Right.
accept, what you breathe.
Right. It's all down to you. Whether you figure it out, whether what you need to figure out within yourself to gain your peace of mind within yourself, whether you're figuring out what you need to figure out for your relationship to gain peace of mind with your relationship and your spouse, whether you're figuring out what's your peace of mind and your standards for your friends, it all falls down to what you need and what you want. Can't nobody get up here on camera and tell you how to gain a peace of mind. That all comes from you. What we can say though, peace of mind is vital in this world that we live in. So many people are unaliving themselves. So many people are going through DV situations. So many people are sitting in their depression and their funks and everything else. When at the end of the day, come up out of that shit. Figure out how you got to be at peace with your
How
life.
about all the parents that are going and dealing with the children that
And I said that in the beginning.
that are going through problems that they don't even understand? Because us as parents, we say, "Oh, I didn't do this, I didn't do this, I didn't do this," but we haven't dealt with the things that our children have to deal with.
Agreed. And sometimes as parents, our children never dealt with what we dealt with, so we don't even know that we're giving them the shit that we dealt with
That part,
just because we're not dealing with it.
that part. That.
Keep yourself at peace, and as parents, it's our jobs until they're able to understand their own peace to keep our children peaceful. And keep our children at a place where they're self-aware about what the fuck they're going through.
That part.
So they can be like, Mom, I feel weird. I don't know why I feel weird, but I feel like this. Have your children in a state where if they don't even understand what they're going through, they're able to tell you so you can help direct them through it.
That part.
So you can have a peaceful household. With that being said, you got any last words, girlfriend, about peace of mind?
You have to want it. You have to live it. You have to breathe it. What you want deep internally for your peace of mind is all that it is.
I agree 110%. I agree 110%.
Period. You have to really, 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 really dig internally and say, this is what I want. This is what I love. This is what I need. I like this type of food. This is what I want.
Agreed.
And this is what I got internally.
Right. Girl, you want this bean.
What is that? My phone?
And then she started dancing, so what is that? With that being said, y'all know that we a little late. I am your hood therapist, Remy. This is your hood therapist, Laquana. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. As she said, that's the best way to support us. And make sure y'all get your memberships at the end of the day. And Card Game, October 5th. For all the women. If y'all didn't get your invite, DM us, okay? Because it's going up. It's going to be a time. Make sure that y'all dress up like your favorite grand people. That's how she gonna be dancing like a grandma, because we doing grandma shit. Love y'all.